这个是真的酷。Man，
我跟你讲，你是第一个看的。
哇，
我还没有给别人看过，你是第一个看的。
I'm so lucky, bro.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
I got a feeling I'm talking with Mario Hall.
Yeah, bro, right? It's super cool, right?
Yeah, super, man.
Yeah.
That's cool decoration.
I think it's actually my first time to dress so formally in the Halloween.
Oh my god. This might be lots of fun. Tomorrow, bro, you will be the star.
Yeah. We will have a Halloween party in the local climbing gym with friends. Yeah.
Tomorrow, I just hope you have a lot of fun. Maybe.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Start for today's interview.
Yeah, let's start.
Yeah. Okay, let's get it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Hey guys, this is Kowloon, and welcome to my channel KowloonNow. I'm Kowloon, living in Mexico around 5.5 years and working as a software solution architect, telecommunication area. So me and HAO are both fans of, and membership of our loved gym YouTuber 柯代表立正. Yeah, here, look. Please do follow him. He's really precious, and you will get lots of improvement and learn a lot. And here in his community of Super Academy, today my guest, actually is my first guest. I feel really honored and activated by him. He reached me out weeks ago, and we had a comfortable conversation about my feelings and observations of Mexico, because I live here for a long time, and we were both motivated to share more information that we had. Especially me, actually I got lots of appreciation of his time and recognition, and even today actually he got me give me encouragement about my English. That's also for me, it's kind of a step of my comfort zone. Have a try for this, give me the courage to make an interview in English to him. So of course also I made this YouTube channel. I think most of the reasons are because of his encouragement. And I actually have lots of, last time I have lots of curiosity to HAO, but I think there's no enough time. So here comes now an interview to him after his confirmation. Yeah, so let's have a big welcome to my guest, HAO.
Yay! Hello everyone. Yeah, this is HAO, and basically I'm a software engineer in California, and yeah, as Kowloon mentioned, I reached out to him 2 weeks ago maybe, and just within these 2 weeks, this is our second interview between us. It's kind of amazing. Yeah, I think we're doing a very fast action. Yeah.
I got a feeling we just talked days ago,
Yeah.
But bros, look, today actually he got a very special costume. It's tomorrow is the Halloween in the US. And I think it's so cool. It's more limitation.
Yeah. It's actually a very instant idea that I want to wear this glass and also a red shirt within this interview. I want to dress like a Mario. Yeah. So let's cheers for the Halloween. Yeah.
I think later we can just give as a bonus to our audience, your real face. That's so
yeah, sure.
Cool boy. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you again, bro, for your time. And actually, as per my information and some research, either from my friends or from the internet, I thought it is really not easy for most of the graduates. Especially for Chinese guys, to return the US to searching a job. But guess what? HAO is working as a software engineer in the US, as you mentioned, which is in the top. Actually, especially in fintech as FP and A area. So yeah, he's from the big leader tech, Amazon. That's super good. Yeah, let's just start from his personal and professional background for today's conversation. All right. So I listed several questions that I made before. Well, this is something related with the job, because definitely I believe that most, lots of people, or let's say the person that we got the same interests, definitely will get lots of interest in your job, because at least for me, because I also worked for the IT part, I know how hard it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe just let's go through one by one, Leo, like this.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
And actually, I'm curious that how many years have you been in the US now?
So I actually come to study as a master student when it was 2017. And at that time, I was studying major in computer engineer. And then after 2 years, I graduated and started working in Bay Area. That is 2019. Yeah.
Oh.
So that's when I came to California. And since then, I've been pretty much stayed in California, except just vacations or travels. Most of the time, I just stay in California or Bay Area. Yeah.
So you got a bachelor degree in China or in bayarea as well?
Yeah, I got my bachelor degree in China, which is actually not a computer related, not very computer related major. It's called automation. Most of the universities will classify this under the electric automation college or or department. Yeah.
Oh, cool. So that means that can I understand that you also worked in China, Chinese companies, or just directly after a bachelor degree, then you go to?
No, I never worked in a Chinese company, unluckily. So I actually directly work in a US company. But it's actually like I maybe working for 10 days or 20 days because last month I went back to China and worked in China and go to the office in Amazon Shanghai. So basically I worked there with my colleagues for around 20 days. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So that's like a direct connection, from your education career.
Yeah. It's kind of like still within the Amazon, so it's like international vibe, but I guess it's still more similar to the Chinese culture or Chinese working style. Yeah.
Oh, cool. But why you decided to to San Francisco or
okay. Why San Francisco? I think this is actually a very easy question at my graduation time, because I got an offer only in San Francisco area, so I have no choice at that time.
Man, you have no choice, but God, that's so good choice.
yeah. But it's on one hand, actually, because if I look back, I didn't try to find job that hard. So otherwise, I might have more choices around the world or something. But in the other hand, like the Bay Area is the best area for the engineers or the software engineers. So most likely you will fall under here.
I see. So how you reached to your current moment is just graduated and later stay in the area, right?
Yeah. So my first job in Bay Area is company, which stands for Electrical Design Automation Company. Okay. The company designs for the softwares. The softwares are helping R&D engineers to design chips, like they're helping Apple or helping NVIDIA, helping Intel, helping Samsung to design their chips. So actually, the company is called Synopsys, where I remember at that time, it also banned its software or export to Huawei. So I still remember that at that time. I stayed at that company for 2 years as a C++ developer. And then I joined Apple for like half a year. It was pretty short period because it is in hardware design automation team. It also designs software, but we are aiming for automation a lot of process. I don't like the team vibe, to be honest. So that's why I switched the company again with a short period. And then after that, I joined Amazon, which the team is mainly aiming for helping automation and autonomy in finance or the FP&A area. The FP&A stands for finance planning and analysis.
Okay, well, hold on a moment. I just your first company is the electronic one, something where they're designing the chips. Can you just tell us a little bit? Let's say some relationship between NVIDIA and that company. Are they similar?
So like when NVIDIA, the engineers in NVIDIA, they want to design the chip. There are actually a lot of electrical connection between chips. There are thousands, millions of connections in one chip. So it's becoming impossible for them to use normal software to draw those connections or to say design the whole chip. You need the special software to help you design and optimization of the whole chip. Yeah.
Wow,
the company is doing that job.
I see. The really technical part.
Yeah. I think it's a very, very small industry, but it's mainly related to the chip design industry. Yeah.
Cool. Anyways, later Apple and later Amazon. Well, I already got a feeling that this Super Mario.
No, it's one of the best thing in bayarea is that you got chance to having those big names in your resume. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. They are all, lead company, lead tax. Cool, man. And how do you see the technology shaping fintech, especially in the areas you work on Amazon? These work do you find exciting?
Yeah, actually, you know what? At the very beginning, when I see this question in the interview, I'm very surprised that are we actually going that deep? But I think it's actually also okay. One side is that actually I feel myself is not that professional in the area. Another side is that I'm not sure whether people's actually familiar with this area. So I probably will just introduce the background at my best. So the fintech is actually contains a lot of topics like payment, like buy or finance analysis planning. So basically, FP&A stands for finance planning and analysis. This is a process which helping CEOs, CFOs to drive the KPIs. They need to reading those analysis to know, okay, what do we do well in this year's finance, and they will also do the planning for the next year's goal for the finance. Okay, how much we wanna grow more in what area. So this is basically the idea for the FP&A and for the fintech. And for the FP&A within the Amazon, we actually is a very big organization that consists of a lot of finance analysts within the different part of the world. So like Europe, China, America, Africa. I think all the continent will have Amazon's existence. So we all need to analyze those finance data.
Actually, before your explanation, I was thinking maybe this role is because I told you before that I was making some self-employment about Amazon in Europe side, because in the back end of as a user or as a company who as a seller in their back end in the let's say in the back end, there are also some KPIs, something related. I thought it was facing the users. So it seems that this role is actually for Amazon internal.
Yeah, the KPI in different scenario might stand for different meanings. The KPI you saw might be the key. What is P stand for? Key something interest, maybe something like that. That means something important to you. While the KPI I mean is that internally we define some special metrics, and those metrics are important to some leaders or to the Amazon investors. They care about those numbers and the metrics. So those are the KPIs we want to check. Let's say for Amazon we have AWS, we have Amazon stores, right? Yeah. Stores selling items. So each big organization will have its own KPI to drive its strategy. And let's say, okay, the revenue of Amazon stores grows 2 points this year. Okay, how much we want to grow next year? So we need to making that decision, but it's not coming from nowhere. It needs to coming from somewhere. So that's those finance data helping the decision making. So
actually, this is internal for Amazon's avenue to improve profit like that, and also predict the next year's plan or schedule like that way. Not facing for the users of the different sellers. They're just different levels.
Yeah, we are facing users, but we are indirectly facing users. So the final report of all the analysis will go through the all hands meeting where the stakeholder meetings from Amazon. Yeah.
But will you touch something like product level? I mean, let's say if it is a system, will you touch that part or develop some specific function or?
Okay, so I was mainly explaining the what is FP&A working. So previously, like within Amazon, like because there are a lot of finance analysts. The collaboration between the finance analysis is very hard. Like they need to do different process like planning and analysis and reporting, different phases. And between different phases, they need to make sure all the data or all the strategy are aligned. But they themselves doesn't have a lot of advanced tools to do the analysis. So we are helping them to build those advanced tools to help them automate their process, accelerate their process. So that's what we are working as a software engineer here. So we build tools for them.
That's why you mentioned here, you said AI acceleration.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What about autonomous finance?
Actually, to be honest, this word is, I just searched it from Google yesterday. Basically, I think this means that for some company or for some like small level company, you don't really have to hire a lot of finance analysts for you to do the analysis. The AI will help you to making the decision from the finance data. So you don't need to hire anyone. You just need to have a CFO or even no CFO, just CEO reading some data. You can do making the decision. So that's what I'm understanding for the autonomous finance. It might be wrong because I am also relatively new to the world, but that's what I'm understanding for now.
I believe that the things that explained to us as well, at least is really, professional points about that because you are in this area. Even for me, I'm doing another, different area. Lots of things.
Yeah, it's okay. Maybe someone from this area might interest, but that's okay. I will let you drive.
Yeah. The thing is, like, I was, I'm also a software engineer, and now I'm a solution architect. But for this area, I am, it's like a totally different thing. But I'm still also learn a lot about your explanation. You just know something different areas. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, let's say also this is kind of growth mindset. Yeah.
Yeah. We learn a little bit more from different people, like different industries.
We learn each other. Yeah. That's a good thing. So these 3 points are actually is the thing that you found exciting part in your position, right?
You mean the best and worst part, or the exciting part?
Actually, that's that part. Those 3 points were like your area.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So like those the automation and scaling, AI acceleration, autonomous finance. I think it's mainly because these 3 trends are helping us to think different strategies or approaches within the finance area, or say the FP&A area, because the existing strategy a lot of times they are not very flexible enough from my point of view. So we can accelerate the whole process more. So why I'm saying this is like for Amazon, I remember there are maybe thousands of people, finance analysts. I will challenge whether we really need that much people, but that's I guess with AI or some automation scaling strategy, we don't need that much people, maybe.
Anyway, it's kind of a tool to improve our efficiency no matter different companies. I raised this question. It was like you mentioned, are we really good into that deep? So what I want to express is, actually these days, lots of people actually don't find their, feeling of, let's say, meaning or significant. They didn't feel that job is kind of the things they like.
I see.
Yeah, maybe they are. So I want to know the things that you think or you found that exciting parts.
Okay, yeah, I might answer this question a little bit different. So, because the 3 points I list is not truly or not all from from me. Although I know these points, but like these are not the direct words I'm thinking. My thinking or my exciting process, my exciting part is that I really got a few chances within Amazon or within the org to solve some like 10 points that customers are directly facing. Like originally it might took 10 analysis or 100 analysis. Now it might take just 10, take one out of 10 effort. So this process actually making me very exciting. And also like a few years ago, I might only care about the design or the development itself. But now I can understand more about the whole process, whole finance process. And this part itself is actually very exciting. Like I finally reaching a point that I can have a global view for the industry.
Just like feel our vision is just bigger and bigger. We got more, let's say, knowledge or different scopes, different areas.
I think the vision, the word is very good. I think once you broaden your vision, you will feel excited that okay, wow, there are so many things we can address.
Remember that moment, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
What is so important. Yeah. I hope this question actually hope everybody can find some, also some inspirations to, get ourselves, be ready for learn new things, and try to get, let's say, bigger or higher vision about different, departments to get all connected. So I believe that in the moment, at present, we will get something like this kind of feeling of achievement or accomplishment will help us a lot about this. So yeah, just until and later eventually find the sense of meaning. Just keep on learning. So what about the best and worst part you found in your job?
Okay, yeah. So for this question, I'm thinking like the Amazon is a very big platform that it has big problems you can solve, and it can actually have a great impact or the influence to the peoples. That's a very exciting or the good part. But the bad part is
hello. I just disconnected, bro.
That problem.
Wait a minute. How? I think you were disconnected for about 20 seconds. Can you just?
Okay, that's fine. Let me rephrase. So I think I would answer this question just with one story or one side, because it's actually I feel very double-sided. The good part is that Amazon has a very big platform. I can solve big questions or big issues, big problems for the company. It has great impact. It has great influence to the company and also to the world. But also, actually, if you think just about your meaning, yourself, those problems are not yourself's problem, or they might not be your the most important problems to you. So it's kind of like sometimes when I'm working, I'm thinking like, I really want to put my best energy to other stuff, not just to the work. Yeah.
Just the specific points, or is it got a feeling that you can do more?
I didn't understand.
I mean, do you mean that you got a feeling like, even this platform will give us lots of chances, or like, let's say, connecting with different people, but you still feel that you can do more things?
I would say it's more of like, it might not be, it's probably still like the finance area or the FP&A area is not my final destination. I might choose another industry in the end. So I might want to solve other more interesting problems, but I'm still exploring that.
You feel boring?
It's a job, so.
I see. So that's what you mean by restriction?
Yeah, so because you choose the company, you pretty much restricted to what the company aligns. And also, like the restriction here is another perspective is that in the big company, you don't have a lot of, as a software engineer, a lot of times you don't have a lot of vision, or you don't have a lot of flexibilities to drive very big scope of problem. The problems you gonna solve is pretty well defined or a small area problem. So that's kind of like acting a limitation within big companies.
I feel you. Actually, this question, because I got my answer for myself, was like, yeah, like as a software, like I was a tasker before, test engineer, and even right now as solution architect, I felt myself that I got, higher level, different teams working together. Then I started to know more. Again, it is still something like we got the bigger, let's say, broad our vision for what. But what if in let's say the big techs, like maybe we have different roles, is very very in detail already defined. We don't have so many chances to have more, let's say, touch the other areas. I remember once we got a discussion in a membership group or Super Academy of Capitalism. That is, actually we discussed this point, that is, in the big techs, what if somebody wants to do something, let's say some masterpiece, or they want to get higher level up? So what will they do? How can they do? What I remember is one point like similar with this one is actually people, they have to try to do something themselves and try to make something out just to prove or show or display to somebody else, like, okay, I got this, I got that. So I got a chance, or at least I got opportunity to, I can achieve more by that way. What do you think?
I think the big difference between big companies or this job or like a startup or just your own business. The thing in big company, you need to make something and get attention from higher people or higher management, and they will promote it to clear the blockers for you. But in a small startup or yourself, your own business, you can just do the things you think you are right, and you don't need this kind of endorsement. You yourself is your own endorsement.
Yeah, as per what I feel about you, like you love to learn lots of things and you like to connect with people, and also I believe that in your position right now, it is not easy. It's just like let's say exceptional qualified. So I believe later in the future you will got promoted, bro. Like
sometime. I will thank you. Sometime maybe.
Yeah, I believe you, man, and it's really, you're already in the top top echelon.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, believe in yourself. Okay, well, because you told me that you didn't work before in Chinese companies, as you just directly got a connection education in US.
Yeah.
So that is just my let's say the thing that I want to know. I believe that lots of people, friends, they also want to know this difference. Oh, let's say, what do you think about it? What do you think about Chinese companies? Because I'm still working in Chinese companies. What do you think?
I would just say my observations during my time back in China. At that time. So I what I noticed, people like come in the morning around like before 9, and also go and leaving after maybe 6:30 or 7. So which is pretty a long time in the company. And in the Amazon, even in China, they don't have like lunch break. And I feel people have a lot of pressure on their job or on their project. I'm not sure. What I heard from other people is that the Chinese companies or the non-international companies in Chinese are much more pressured there. They need to like spend a long time in the company, but might not doing enough meaningful jobs. That's what I heard. But I think there are also companies which are doing great job that they don't care about so much about the time, but it varies.